welcome to East Detroit High School as we get set for this battle for the bell between the East Detroit Shamrocks and the Roseville Panthers. Hi, I'm Gerry Kaminski. So glad that you are with us this week on Comcast. Another huge ball game for the Shamrocks. How many in a row can they play? Well, until the end of the season. This one has many subplots. It is the battle for the bell, of course, between the Shamrocks and the Panthers. East Detroit, the holder of the bell after beating Roseville last season, 27-7, so the Shams hold the bell. It is also a game the Shamrocks want to win for head coach Tim Miller, who underwent more back surgery this past week and is out for the season. Now, word is he might be at the game. They might pull him up in a van so he can watch the ball game, but he will not be on the field this week nor for the rest of the season. And Ken Koenig is the fill-in head coach for the Shamrocks. He has been appointed as the acting head coach. Of course, he still has Ron Rusin and Eric Ross and the rest of the Shamrock coaching staff as well to give him a hand. It's also homecoming here at East Detroit High to add to the excitement. You know, by the way, the Shamrocks with a victory win their first outright league championship since 1985. Warren Cousino beat Warren Mott last night,
number 73,
meaning that the Shamrocks with a win tonight win the MAC Blue Division Championship outright. Now, don't think there's nothing at stake for the Roseville Panthers, though, because a Roseville victory puts them in a four-way tie for first in the MAC Blue Division. This is the final week of divisional play. East Detroit is 4-1 in the division and leads that division. Now, Anchor Bay finished 4-2. They won last night. Mott with the loss last night and the loss last week to East Detroit finished 4-2. Roseville right now is 3-2, so a Roseville win puts them 4-2 and puts East Detroit 4-2 as well. But for East Detroit, the task is simple. Win this one, you've got an outright MAC Blue Division Championship, and you keep your playoff hopes alive with your 5th win of the season. Remember, 6 wins and you're in. So a lot to go on here today for the Shamrocks and the Panthers. It is a overflow crowd for homecoming as the Shamrocks will be receiving the opening kickoff.
Roseville, number 10, Kagan Yosef.
Tim Gates, Jeff Isatello deep, while Kagan Yosef is the kicker for the Panthers. It is a breezy day, but sunshine should stay around for most of it. Kick taken by the up man and drilled down at about the 39, and that's where East Detroit will start their first possession of the ball game. That was Jeff Pruss, number 2, who took the ball.
Limbeck making the stop.
Shamrocks right at the 40, and they are under the direction of senior quarterback Ryan Burke, number 19. In the backfield, he'll have Tim Gates, number 28, who has been the Shamrocks' leading rusher this season. Shamrocks empty it, and they come out like East Catholic against St. Clement. 4 in a column left, and we'll talk about this in just a second. Burke throws it out to Gates, who has the blockers in front of him, and Gates down the sideline, and Gates first down Roseville territory to the 35.
Tim Gates.
Well, you folks that watched the East Catholic St. Clement game remember that formation well. 4 men in a column on the right side. I was talking with Coach Ron Rusin about it after last week's ball game. We were talking about different formations. Mentioned that one East Catholic used before the game today. Rusin said they were going to put that in for at least a play, and it works for good yardage, 24 yards to the Roseville 36. Here's the deep man Gates trying to pick his way, and he is met after a gain of a couple.
Ball carrier for the Shamrocks.
Nice stop by Todd Limbeck and also Matt McCartney of the Panthers, and it will bring up a second down.
Stop for Roseville.
And call it 9. So the Shamrocks dipped into the East Catholic playbook there for that opening play of the ball game. Gates in the backfield with Dan Barry, number 25. Manny Paulson, 15, you see a tight end. Barry goes motion. We'll get the rest of the Sham offense in a second. Gates goes corner, hits the corner, and is inside the 20 before being driven out of bounds by Eric Fox.
Inside the 20-yard line.
And it is another East Detroit first down.
Making the stop.
Kevin McClellan there as well.
On that Shamrock line by number 73.
Your wide receivers are Keith Astrakis and Hello. Now coming in for the Shamrocks, Kyle Birmingham at one of the receiver spots. It is very windy today. As we said, up front you've got Matt Miller, Matt Reisenberger for the Shamrocks, as well as Tony Migliorati. Burke roll out this way. Got a good contained block on the outside. Now he's on his own and is forced out by number 20. McClellan.
Driven out of bounds by Hlywa.
And it will bring up a second down for the Shams from the... They'll spot it up at about the 13. Second down and 5. Burke got 5. Bill and Barowitz, number 9, in with the play. Shamrocks also have Nate Blay and Matt Koss on that offensive line. Second down call at 5. Barry leaves the backfield in motion. Pitch to Gates left side. Got hung out that time, but cut it back in and has a first down. Inside the 5. First and goal, Shams.
Miller on the tackle.
East Detroit looking to get it in the end zone early. They have done that well all year. They've just plain put it in the end zone all year. They've outscored their opponents 218 to 148 in all games, 183 to 74 in MAC Blue Division games. First and goal just inside the 5. Dan Barry is met, but not before he gets a couple of yards down to about the 2. And it will bring up second down. Nice stick by Eric Fox for the Panthers. It'll bring up second and goal. Roseville has been outscored 181 to 163 in all games this year. They have outscored their opponents in their 5 Blue Division games 119 to 101. Gates in, touchdown, and the Shams take the lead. Off the opening kickoff, the Shams drive it right down the field and take a 6-0 lead. This crowd is ready to explode for some good news today. Shamrocks, as we said, a chance to win the outright league championship. They can do no worse than a tie, as Hlywa's extra point is no good. Partially blocked by Alan Frazier. But the Shamrocks on the 2-yard run by Gates take a 6-0 lead over Roseville. East Detroit, as we said, no worse can they do than a tie for the MAC Blue title. Even if they lose, they finish in a 4-way tie. But you know the Shamrocks want the outright championship. And, of course, need a win to keep their playoff berth hopes alive. They are currently 4-3. 6 wins gets you in, so the Shams still need to win this week and next to assure themselves a berth. Next week, they're back here at home against Rosepointe North. The Norsemen are 7-1. They'll be a stiff test for the Shamrocks, but take it one step at a time. The Shams need to win, of course, today first. Off to a good start against the Panthers. 6-0 on the Gates touchdown. We mentioned it is homecoming, of course, so stay with us at the half. We're going to have highlights from yesterday's assembly at the high school and also parade highlights from earlier today, plus all of the halftime activities. That was Steve Gatto on the return. And Roseville starts first again at their own 33-yard line, their first possession of the ball game. Shamrock defense has been stingier in the MAC Blue than overall. Of course, Dakota and Frazier both put up some points on them in the non-divisional games, crossover games. Shamrocks losing both of those. Nice hole off tackle for Limback.
carrier.
And he will get up near the 40 for a gain of around 7.
Number 45, Mike Thomas.
Mike Thomas on the stop for East Detroit. Your quarterback is Kevin McClellan, a 6', 170-pounder. As you look at that Roseville offense, they run in Bob Nielsen with the play. Roseville coached by Steve Verkaman, Jerry Hannafin, Ron Bindi, and Rick Strass, his assistants. 2nd down 3 for the Panthers from the 40. Remember again that this is a big game for Roseville as well. A victory gives them a tie for the blue title, and they're stopped cold in the backfield by Jason Lasinskis. Is Todd Limbeck just stopped, and it will bring up 3rd down.
Number 7.
Take a look at that Shamrock defense. Lasinskis, as we mentioned, Joe Saputo, number 20, 45. Mike Thomas, 55. Jason Weldon, 44 is Tim Welker. Number 2, Jeff Pruss having an outstanding year. Kyle Birmingham, Matt Miller, also in there for the Shamrocks. 3rd down, quick pass, caught for a 1st down up at the 47. Hit made by Jeremy Marco, but it is completed to Bob Nielsen as Kevin McClellan hits his first pass attempt of the day. 1st down Panthers at their own 47-yard line.
Mike Trucker making the catch.
So the Panthers get a 1st down on their initial possession of the ball game. They sent Twins wide out to the near side on 1st down. Movement along the front line, and it looks like the Shamrocks jumped and were not drawn. Tom Shankin also out there, Larry Ellington with the Shamrock defense as well. And it was indeed offside Shamrocks and make it 1st down and 5.
Penalty offside Shamrocks. Make it 1st and 5. Kevin McClellan, quarterback for Roseville.
Again, they come out 2 to the near side on 1st and 5 now for the Panthers. The give is to the up back and room into the Shamrock secondary inside the 35. That is Steve Kolomajez.
Kolomajez carrying the ball.
And he is down to the 33.
Shamrocks. Jeremy Marco, 1st down. Roseville.
Kolomajez with the carry to the 33. Gain on the play of 15 and a Roseville 1st down. So the Panthers trying to come right back and answer the Shamrock touchdown on East Detroit's first possession of the ball game. Tim Gates took it over from 2 yards out. Roseville moving right back on 1st down. Movement again. And I don't know that Kevin McClellan's cadence is drawing the Shamrocks offside, but that's the 2nd offside call, and Shamrock defense certainly eager, but McClellan shaking up the cadence and getting the Shams to jump. 1st and 5 again from the 29. Well, if you're a Roseville coach, Steve Verkaman, you like those 1st and 5 calls. You can do just about anything on 1st and 5. 2 wideouts near side again. McClellan back, under pressure. McClellan now throws it up the side and almost intercepted, incomplete. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Broken up by Tom Shankin.
Kyle Birmingham of the Shamrocks, number 4.
And it will be 2nd down and 5. Big crowd here today for homecoming at Memorial Field. Hoping to see a Shamrock victory. East Detroit has not won a league title since 1985 when Dennis Casanovas was the coach. Dennis is here today. He was talking about that team before the game with me today. Get to more of that in a moment. Motion on 2nd and 5. Deep pitch. And the Shamrocks read it well and stop Limbeck after a gain of only a yard or so. Shankin and Pruss were there, so was Weldon. Matt Miller as well, and it'll bring up third down and 4 from the 28. That 1985 Shamrock team finished with a 7-2 record. All 7 of their victories were shutouts. They were champions of the Eastern Michigan League. And so the Shamrocks looking for their first MAC title in football. Again, they've got a share of it no matter what happens today, but a victory gives it to them outright. 3rd and 4 Panthers, Shamrock 28. McClellan read by Pruss and stopped cold by Pruss and Larry Ellington, and it will bring up 4th down as Kolmacek got buried.
Front wall.
Got up to maybe the 27. 4th down, long, 3 yards to go. And I assume that the Panthers are going to go for it.
Number 2 also in there, Jeff Pruss.
4th down, long, 3 for Roseville. Under 5.5 minutes to go, opening quarter, Shamrocks lead 6-0. McClellan back, under pressure, and down he goes! And it's Jason Wasinskis with the sack, and the Shamrocks take over on downs. Jason Wasinskis with the sack on 4th down. Shams take over at their own 33. Burke in the gun. They've got that 4 wide out again. Burke, pump fake going the other way. Left side and incomplete. Just overthrown.
That pass
Keith Astrakis, and it will bring up 2nd down. So the Shams have used that 4 wides in a column a couple of times now today. First time they worked it for a big gain by Tim Gates on 1st down on their first play of the ball game.
Bring up a 2nd down for the Shamrocks.
2nd down, 10, East Detroit at their own 33. Imbirowitz comes wide to the near side. Gates and Berry in the backfield. Find Burke, now Berry goes in motion. The pitch to Gates this way. Gates being pursued, turns the corner from one man, but is dropped for a loss. Nice pursuit by the Panthers there, and it was Limbeck,
The ball for the
number
Shamrocks,
16, who
Gates.
dropped him for a loss of a couple. It'll bring up 3rd down. Down there on the Shamrock sideline, there you see Ken Koenig on the left side of the screen with the backwards ED hat on. He is the head coach today and for next week's game as well. The acting head coach as Tim Miller recuperates from back surgery. 3rd and long, Shams on their own 31. Burke back to throw, rolling left. Looks deep down the field, man open, caught. And Isatello slips down at the 35, but it is a 1st down for the Shamrocks. On 3rd and 12, Burke goes up top to Isatello for a big gain, and an East Detroit 1st down.
A 28-yard pass completion. Burke to Isatello.
32 yards on the play to the Roseville 36-yard line. Shamrocks already ahead, 6-0, 4:15 left 1st quarter. Just completed a big 3rd and long play in Roseville territory, now up at the 36. Gates motions this way to the near side. Berry right up the gut. And Berry will get some pretty good yardage on 1st down before Eric Fox brought him down. But it is a gain up to the 32, a 4-yard pickup for Berry, and it will be 2nd down and call it 6 for the Shams. Shamrocks will send Isatello wide to the near side. Astrakis wide at the top of the screen on 2nd down. Berry motions out of the backfield. Pitch to Gates this way. Tim gets a block and runs out of real estate. Knocked out by Todd Limback.
Number 16 for
And it will be close to a Shamrock 1st down, and we're going to have timeout for a measurement. Right down there near the 26. It appears, well, it appears very close is what it appears. So we will have timeout for a measurement. Take a look at this full house today at Memorial Field. good support all season long as they strive toward a divisional title and a state playoff berth. It appears that the Shams are just shy, about an inch or two shy, and so it will bring up third and very short for East Detroit.
It'll be third and short for the Shamrocks.
Beautiful football Saturday for this homecoming ball game. We also this week have Centerline St. Clements homecoming game on the game of the week for you. They take on unbeaten Ann Arbor Gabriel Richard. We'll have that one for Comcast as well. It is third down in a matter of inches for the Shamrocks. They have been very successful this season running quarterback Ryan Burke on a sneak, especially in short yardage plays. And let's see if that's the call here. Quick count. If they know, they're going to hand it to Gates. Gates got outside, and he's got the first down. Not by much, but he got it. It's first 10, East Detroit. Mike McCartney and Eric Fox on the stop. Shamrocks keep the drive moving. First down at the Roseville 25. Winding down to 3 minutes to play in this opening quarter. A 6-0 Shamrock lead. Tim Gates a 2-yard touchdown run on the Shamrocks' first possession of the ball game. Shams stopped Roseville on 4th down in their own territory as Burke takes it and able to pick up a couple yards, got something.
Stopped by number 31 and number 1 for Roseville, Fox, and number 31.
Fox on the stop for the Panthers, as well as Mike Knighton. It will bring up 2nd down and 8. Roseville was stopped on downs at the East Detroit 33-yard line on their first possession. So now this is Detroit's second possession of the ball game. 2nd down, 8, East Detroit. Burke gives it to Gates on the pitch, got past the first man. Gates has the corner, got a block. Gates still on his feet inside the 10, but there is a flag, and that block that he got is going to be called a clip, so this one is coming back.
Looks like it's going to come back.
Flag down there at the 15-yard line. That block he got was indeed a clip, and so that'll wipe out a fine run by Gates that got him down to the 3-yard line. A 20-yard run, but the clip will nullify it from the spot of the foul, back it up to the 30. It'll still be 2nd down, and 2nd down in about 15.
Recovering from surgery. Welcome back, Coach.
And they did announce that Tim Miller is indeed here for this ball game, recovering from his back surgery. He is watching the game from the end zone. Not on the Shamrock sideline, but he is here in attendance watching the Shams today. Burke pitch, Gates, and he is hauled down on a great defensive play.
Loss of yardage.
Steve Gatto, number 22, got in there, and it'll bring a 3rd and very long
Defeated Warren Mott
for East Detroit. Got to get to the 15. They're back on the 37, so it is 3rd down and 22 for the Shams. A minute and a half left, first quarter. Isatello wide to the near side. Gates motions out of the backfield on 3rd and long. Burke straight drop. Burke, good protection, sets up, guns down the middle, and it is batted and intercepted.
Ryan Burke's pass intercepted.
Todd Limback with a great athletic play there to bat the ball in the air and then pull it in himself for the pick. And Roseville takes over as the Shamrocks drive is thwarted.
You'll notice on the East Detroit sidelines we are missing our athletic trainer, Brian Hlywa. At this time, we would like to announce East Detroit High School varsity football team would like to wish trainer Hlywa a very happy and successful wedding as he enters the state of matrimony today at 2 o'clock. Congratulations, Brian and Mrs. Hlywa.
So Roseville now on first down from their own territory. A nice gain on first down by McClellan, the quarterback. Forced out by Marco. Not before he gets a Roseville first down up to the 29. So the Panthers trying to take advantage of the turnover now after intercepting the Burke pass. A minute 2 left in the opening quarter. 6-0 East Detroit on Tim Gates' 2-yard TD run in the first quarter on the Shams' first possession. High formation, back of McClellan, first down Roseville. McClellan back, delay on the draw, going nowhere. Shams read it well. Lysinskis and Shamrocks on the stop.
And this time with the members of the court and their parents.
Remember to stay with us at halftime, as we will be having all the halftime activities for you, as well as highlights from yesterday's homecoming assembly at East Detroit High and highlights from the parade earlier today. So a lot to still keep you entertained at the half. Limback and Kalamajek in the backfield. Pitch. Kalamajek, and he is buried for nothing. Got back to the line, and that's all. It'll be third down. Miller and Bruce on the stop.
55 for the Shamrocks on a fine play. Jason Weldon.
So third down now and still 9 for the Panthers.
The end of the first
quarter going to come to an end. Tim Gates' touchdown. The difference so far after one. Shamrocks lead at 6-0. We'll be back with the second quarter after this.
Located at the south end.
We promote and protect the privilege of participation in extracurricular athletics.
We promote lifetime values like hard work, teamwork, sportsmanship, and citizenship.
We help reach and motivate students.
We develop policies as a group and enforce them as a responsibility of membership.
We are coaches, game officials, and administrators voluntarily working for the common good of kids.
We are your school.
We are the MHSAA.
Well, welcome back to Eastpointe's Memorial Field. I'm Gerry Kaminski. Glad to have you with us on Comcast. Shamrocks lead 6-0 as we begin the second quarter with a 3rd and 9 play for Roseville from their own 30-yard line. McClellan, play fake, rolls this way, runs out of room, throws, and it is dropped by Limback. Jason Weldon might have got a finger on it to deflect it, and it will bring up 4th down. And Roseville will have to punt it away. And as we said, it is a very breezy day, and Roseville will be kicking pretty much into the wind in this second quarter. It's a bit of a crosswind coming from our back at the press box, but also out of the south. And so East Detroit should get pretty good field position. Limback to punt. Shams almost got to it. Straight up, not a bad kick into the wind. Fielded by Isatello. And he's back to the Shamrock 45-yard line before he is dropped by Frazier and Tim Smith. And that's where East Detroit will start 1st and 10 at their own 45-yard line. Shamrocks looking for an outright MAC Blue Division title today if they can beat the Panthers. They'll also, of course, keep the belt, the prize that these two teams play for, and they will keep their playoff hopes alive as well. Gates, off tackle, gets the move into Roseville territory, first down, inside the 45. Stopped finally by Matt McCarty, but it's a first down to the 42 of Roseville, a gain of 13. There you see the bell, the trophy that these two ball clubs play for, residing on the East Detroit sideline. Shams would like to keep it there. Straight up the middle on first down
tackle as Dan Berry
for Berry.
Gates carried the ball.
Carried it, picked up 7 to the 35, and it's 2nd down and 3. Opening minute of the second quarter, East Detroit leading at 6-0. Shams scored on their first possession. Their last possession ended on an interception. Gates hurdles a man and has first down yardage.
For the Shamrocks. Brought down by number 24.
1st and 10 Shams. David Lee on the stop. 1st and 10 ED at the Roseville 29-yard line. Shamrocks keep Brad Mitchell in the backfield this time on first down as Gates gets a call again. And is met by McClellan
Dan Berry and company.
And Lee.
The ball. Number 1 making a stop.
Fox also there for the Panthers, but it's another good gain for Gates of 6, and it'll be 2nd down and 4.
David Lee also on that stop.
Second and 4 for the Shams full house backfield and a 2 tight end set here. Good play fake by Burke, intended for Paulson into the end zone, incomplete. It'll bring up 3rd down.
Shamrocks.
9:40 to go until halftime. 6-0 Shamrocks. They'll face 3rd and 4 at the Roseville 23. On 3rd down,
Gates
it is Gates for another Shamrock first down.
Matt Koss, Jason Luton, Tony McLarati, Matt Reisenberger, and Nate Blay. First down, Shamrock.
Shamrock first down at the 18-yard line. Pick up a 5 by Gates. He needed 4. And the Shams inside the 20 on the move again. Been going full house. Barry, Gates, and Mitchell in that backfield, and that time
Gates carried the ball,
tripped up after a gain of a couple.
Cartney.
Matt McCartney tripped him up. It'll be 2nd down and call it 9. They give Gates a yard. Burke back in from over at the sidelines getting the play. Shamrocks riding a 2-game winning streak. Coming into this one as Gates again gets the call and slithers forward across the 15 before Fox dropped him. And it will be 3rd down and call it 6 for East Detroit at the 13-yard line.
3rd down for the Shamrocks.
Closer to the 14, 3rd down and 6. Shams have a good kicker in Steve Hlywa, and now we're going to get an East Detroit timeout.
Timeout on the field for East Detroit.
8:14 left in the first half. Shams call time. They'll want to talk it over
this
here.
Timeout.
On
Let me
3rd
remind
down.
you that there are still a limited number of tickets available at the alumni tent for the Alumni Association's homecoming dance. We're sorry to report that for reasons beyond our control, that dance has been moved to the Eastpointe Community Center. For those of you not familiar with it,
Big crowd on hand today for homecoming, and the weather couldn't be more cooperative. Early in the week, the forecast was for rain both days of the weekend, Saturday and Sunday. And they later changed that. We might even be okay. Keep our fingers crossed for St. Clement's homecoming tomorrow as we speak on Sunday. They're calling for scattered showers, much colder temperatures. It is supposed to get very windy this afternoon. Gusts possibly to 30 miles per hour. And it is breezy and gusty right now, but a beautiful day for football. Temps in the 70s, sunny. And all you need if you're a Shamrock fan is a victory here today for a Blue Division title, and it'll be a perfect day. Gates outside. Gates goes for the corner, dives, and he is ruled down at the 1.
Tim Gates to the 1-yard line. Shamrock first down.
First and goal, Shams. They mark Gates at the 1, a 12-yard pickup. And the Shams knocking on the door again, first and goal.
Ball will be placed on the 1-yard line. Shamrocks on the move.
See if they just call Burke's number here to go straight ahead. If they do, it'll be a very quick snap. Nope, it's Gates. And Gates is in for his second touchdown of the day. 12-0 East Detroit. And I assume they will go for 2.
On that play for Gates.
Gates' second touchdown of the day, and now they will kick. And it will be Andy Peckham in for the point after. So the Shams will go for the single point. Now they'll fake. Here's Burke, the quarterback, but he'll be dragged down.
For 2 points, broken up by number 21.
Alan Frazier stops the fake, and it's the Shamrocks by 12. 12-0 ED. 8:01 left first half. We'll be back with the kickoff after this.
Without sportsmanship, the games aren't what they're cracked up to be. This message brought to you by the MHSAA.
Gates' second touchdown of the day has given East Detroit a 12-0 lead here with 8:01 to go in the first half. Steve Hlywa will put the foot to it. He has the wind at his back. He could drive this one on to 10 Mile if he wanted. Bouncing around inside the 10, finally picked up. And Pruss, the first man there, will bury him. And Roseville will start deep in their own territory. McCartney on the return, but he bobbled it around inside the 10, and Jeff Pruss made him pay. First down, Roseville at their own 17.
There is a 50-50 raffle going on. You have not bought your ticket. Help support the band. Buy those 50-50 tickets. We'll announce the winner after halftime.
Kevin McClellan, your quarterback for the Panthers. And a nice job by the Shams to spread that one out and stop
55 at the bottom of that pile for Shamrocks, making an excellent
very
stop.
short gain, couple yards. Jason Weldon on the stop among others. It's second down and 8. Roseville's been able to move the ball a bit against the Shamrocks. Their first possession ended on downs at the East Detroit 33-yard line. Second possession, the Shams held tight and forced a punt. Counter. And the Shams stay home and read it well.
Number 40 on that stop for the Shamrocks, Tom Schenken. As the ball
Nothing there is
Todd Limback.
Todd Limback on the carry again. Schenken stayed home, made the play. Jason Weldon again gave him some help. It'll be third down and 7. Panthers facing a 3rd and long again in their own territory at their own 21. McClellan back, flushed out now, throws, and it is caught. First down, Panthers.
Outstanding catch
nice
by number
grab
86,
by Mike Crucker
on that pass from number 24, Kevin McClellan.
Who tipped it and looked it into his hands, and it's a first down Roseville at their own 37-yard line.
On the move.
16-yard pickup on 3rd and 7. Panthers first down and a little breathing room. out to their own 37. 6:12 and rolling in the first half. Roseville, all 3 of their timeouts remaining. East Detroit has 2. Pitch, left side. Shams stringing it out, but able to turn the corner is Kaminski, and he has another Roseville first down up to the 48-yard line before Lasinskis forced him out of bounds.
Todd Limbach, number 16, picking up a first down for Roseville.
Steve Kaminski on the carry. 12-yard gain out to their own 49 and a Roseville first down. Important possession for Roseville. They, you would think, need to get on the board before halftime to try to gain a little momentum and not let this game get away from them. It's 12-0 Shams. Remember again, we keep mentioning East Detroit playing for an outright Blue Division championship, but the Panthers, with a win today, force a 4-way tie for the MAC Blue Division title between themselves, East Detroit, Warren Mott, and Anchor Bay. So, big game for Roseville as well. And of course, you've got the rivalry aspect, playing for the belt. Both these teams much improved over recent seasons this year. Second down, 8, Roseville. McClellan back, flushed out, has to let it go, and then complete to Limbach. And Limbach dives forward to the 41, where he is close to a first down. Birmingham and Thomas on the stop. And we might, no measurement, they'll just mark him short. Third down and less than a yard for Roseville. 4.5 minutes left until halftime. Down very short for the Panthers at the Shamrock 41. Long count, McClellan. Here's the first man through for Roseville. First down. That's Limbach on the carry. And got across the 40, moved the pile up to the 38. It's a Roseville first down. 4 minutes now until halftime, and remember to stay with us at the half, as we will have all the halftime activities for you, as well as highlights from yesterday's homecoming assembly and today's homecoming parade. So you want to stay with us for that. Always a fine performance by the East Detroit Band at halftime, plus the announcing of the homecoming queen and float winners. Play fake, McClellan takes off himself, Lasinskis in pursuit, but McClellan will have another Panther first down before being knocked out by Joe Saputo.
McClellan driven out of bounds by Joe Saputo.
But a big pickup for McClellan
picks up for Roseville.
Of 13 yards to the 25, and it's another Panther first down. So Roseville,
inside the Shamrock 30, the ball will be out of 26
trying to come back and answer the Shamrock touchdown. They trail East Detroit 12-0. Draw play, big hole, secondary, touchdown.
Roseville. 26
Steve Kaminski.
By number 20, Steve Kaminski.
A 25-yard touchdown run, and it is 12-6. And the Panthers respond immediately after the East Detroit score, and they cut the game in half, 12-6 with 3:24 left until halftime. Panthers lining up to go for two. McClellan, the quarterback, calling the signals. Limbach motions. McClellan goes this way, throws, and batted away by Jason Weldon. And so the Shamrocks lead remains 6 with 3:24 left in the half. It's East Detroit 12, now Roseville 6 here at Memorial. But last week week, if you remember the game against Warren Mott. Mott scored a touchdown with 1.5 minutes left in the first half to tie things up against East Detroit. Shamrocks came right out after the kickoff. In the first play after the kickoff, Brian Burke hit Keith Astrakis with a 72-yard touchdown bomb that gave the Shams a 14-7 lead going into the halftime locker room, and the Shamrocks won that one 20-14 to hand Mott their first loss of the year in the Blue Division. Shams have more time this week, 3:24 now before the half. Should get good field position as the Panthers have to kick into the wind. And East Detroit has 2 timeouts left. Kagan Youssef on the kick. And it's a low liner, fielded at the 25 by Prust. Prust down the near sideline, knocked out of bounds up near midfield. So East Detroit will have great field position to start. Now they will mark it back at the Shamrock 46-yard line, and that's where East Detroit will start 1st and 10. Actually, they're going to mark it back at the 45. Shamrock ball 1st and 10. And we have an official's timeout, as there is a Roseville player down on this near sideline. So we'll take time as well with 3:17 to play. A 12-6 Shamrock lead, and we're back after this.
Yo, what's up? What's your name?
Johnny.
Hey, Johnny. Real cool yard you got here.
I know, but I didn't used to have one.
No? Where'd you used to live?
Around.
Well, how come you got to move here?
Some nice people helped my mom find a job, and we got to rent this house.
Well, you seem to like it here.
We like to hoop a lot. Maybe we could become stars. We need to practice more.
Back here at East Detroit's Memorial Field is Steve Rose, the injured Panther, being helped off the field, but walking off under his own power. Good sign there. Shamrock ball at their own 45, 1st and 10. 3 minutes, 17 seconds left, first half. Shams have 2 timeouts left. They lead Roseville 12-6. Panthers just cutting the Shamrock lead in half on a 25-yard touchdown run by Steve Kolomichek. Shams full house again in the backfield. It's Gates. And Gates picks his way forward for about 3. It'll bring up 2nd down. Casey McClellan on the stop. 2nd down and 7. Gates just a workhorse for East Detroit. 5'9", 185-pound senior. He won't get winded today, I'll guarantee that. Gates on the option pick. Hit by Limback, but he's near a Shamrock first down, going to be about a yard shy. It'll bring up 3rd and short for East Detroit. Tim will carry the ball as many times as they call his number and still be fresh at the end of the ball game. 3rd down, short 2 for East Detroit at the Roseville 47. Full house backfield. Here's Gates again, and he struggles forward. I don't think he got it. He got turned around, and the ball ended up behind where his feet were, and it's 4th down and a yard.
Joseph Miller making it.
Joe Miller on the stop. And so East Detroit will face 4th and 1 at the 46-yard line of Roseville, inside of 2 minutes and the clock rolling in the first half. Burke comes in with the play after checking with the Shamrock sideline. We have not seen that quarterback keeper yet today. And they will hand it. Gates bounced out and got the first down.
Picking up the Shamrock.
He eluded the first tackler and has an East Detroit first down. McClellan on the stop, but it's a Shamrock first down at the Panther 42. Clock rolls again now, 1.5 minutes left in this first half. East Detroit does have 2 timeouts remaining. Shams not in any hurry right now. 1:15 until halftime. receives, and it is incomplete.
A pass intended for Matty Paulson.
Intended for Paulson, broken up by Eric Fox, and it will be second down. Burke was pressured by David Lee, second and 10 with 1:05 left in the half. Again, at halftime, a lot for you here on Comcast. The halftime ceremonies for homecoming, as well as highlights of yesterday's assembly and the parade earlier today. So you'll want to stay with us for all of that. And then, of course, a full second half of football coming up as well. Second and 10, Burke. Deep give Gates, Barry.
Gates stopped by number 22.
And it'll bring up third down.
For Roseville.
Joseph Miller was there, as was David
tackle.
Lee and Steve Gatto. And it's third and 9, and the Shamrocks showing no inclination of stopping the clock. 40 seconds and rolling on third down and 9. Remember, the Shams do have 2 timeouts remaining. Burke rolls, goes deep. Burke has a man open, caught. Astrakis inside the 5 to the 1.
41-yard
On third and 9. Burke up top to Keith Astrakis. First and goal, Shams with 18 seconds left in the half.
Inside the 1 yard
Inside the 1. And oh, would this be huge? Timeout, East Detroit. Well, the Shamrocks scored late in the first half last week against Warren Mott to take the momentum from the Marauders. They're looking to do the same here to Roseville today. Perfect throw there from Burke to Astrakis, who just missed getting it into the end zone. Shams will have 1 timeout remaining now. First and goal inside the 1. East Detroit leading at 12-6.
Class of 1974, East Detroit High School, announcing our 25th youth class reunion.
Shamrocks close their season next Friday night, October 22nd.
The alumni tent
against
for information.
Rose Point North here at Memorial Field at 7 p.m. A Shamrock win tonight, besides giving them the outright championship of the MAC Blue Division and their first league title since 1985, also keeps East Detroit in line for a state playoff berth. They would still need to win next week against North to assure themselves of a berth with 6 victories on the season. A win today and a loss next week, which would leave the Shams 5-4. That scenario would leave the Shams hoping for a berth, hoping they had enough playoff points to get in as a 5-4 team. But the surest scenario for East Detroit, win them both this week and next, and they're in for sure. First and goal inside the 1. Burke, touchdown. And the Shams answer the Roseville score with another one of their own, and East Detroit goes up 18-6. With 15 seconds left in the first half, and the Shams will go for 2. Gates stacked up, but he got in. 2-point good as Gates gets over on that left side, and it is 20-6 Shams with 15 seconds left in the first half.
Jason Luton.
Nate Blake, Jason Luton on the left side of that Shamrock line. And they have grabbed the lead now 20-6 as they come right back after the Panthers cut their lead in half. March down the field, a great drive, time management for East Detroit. Scoring with 18 seconds left, with 15 seconds left actually in the half, to take the 20-6 lead. The big play, the 41-yard pass from Burke to Astrakis on 3rd and 9 that set them up inside the 1 for the Burke QB sneak and the score. Hlywa, good kick, fielded inside the 5. Look out. And all the way out near the 40 is Kolomicek.
Number 8, Joe Clavina.
And Roseville will have time for
there are 7 seconds
perhaps
left
a play or two. They've got 7 seconds left.
7 seconds
Roseville
left.
does have all 3 of their timeouts.
Fine run back by
And
Steve
they are at their own 40-yard line. See what quarterback Kevin McClellan does here on first down with 7 seconds left. He's got back to pass. He's in trouble. And he's going to be dragged down by Matt Miller.
Number 61, Matt Miller.
And that will end the first half. The Shamrocks will run off the field with a 20-6 lead over the Panthers here on homecoming. Stay with us. We're going to have all the halftime activities coming up for you next. Back to East Detroit's Memorial Field as we get set for the second half of this 1999 homecoming football game. East Detroit leading 20-6. They got a touchdown with 15 seconds left in the first half from Ryan Burke on the quarterback keeper, set up by Burke's pass 41 yards to Keith Astrakis to restore a 2-touchdown lead. And here's Limbeck on the second half pitch. And he is out across midfield, and Roseville will start in great field position at the 47 of East Detroit. The kicker, Steve Hlywa, had to make the stop. Hope you enjoyed all the halftime festivities here on homecoming. The game, of course, a big game for both teams, and East Detroit win, and they win the MAC Blue Division title outright, their first championship since 1985 in the old Eastern Michigan League. A Roseville win forces a 4-way tie for the Blue Division title between Roseville, East Detroit, Mott, and Anchor Bay. McClellan, draw, big hole. Across the 40 to the 39 for Kolomicek.
Saputo making that
Saputo on the stop. Kolomicek has the lone Roseville touchdown on a 20-yard draw in the first half. Tim Gates has 2 touchdowns for East Detroit. 3 and 2 yards. Burke the 1-yard run. Gain of 9, second down, long yard for Roseville. Shamrocks also need a win, of course, to keep their state playoff hopes alive. A win today gives them 5 victories on the year, 6 wins, and you're automatically in, and they have 1 game left, of course. Next week at home is Kolomicek, wrapped up by Matt Miller.
Number 61, Matt Miller making a stop for the Shamrocks.
And it will bring up third down and about 2, a loss on the play. Third down and call it 4, a loss on the play. Shamrocks also playing for Coach Tim Miller, who is had back surgery earlier in the week. He is watching the game here today, but he's not on the sidelines. And Ken Koenig is the acting head coach, as he probably will be next week as well, for that season's finale against Grosse Pointe North, which is here at Memorial Field Friday, October 22nd at 7 p.m. Third down play. McClellan, straight drop. Throws it out into the flat to Limbeck, caught first down.
First down, Roseville. Number 20.
Tripped up by Saputo and Marco, but it's a Panther first down to the 36.
The Panthers pick up a first down.
Still plenty of football left in this one. The breeze has picked up considerably. We said they were calling for gusts of up to 30 miles an hour earlier today for this afternoon. And at halftime especially, we really had some pretty good gusts there. Now it's quieted a bit again. Roseville moving with the wind here in the third. Still a beautiful day, temps in the 70s. McClellan under pressure, got away from the first, now throws up the sideline and right off the chest of his receiver, Bob Nielsen, and it will bring up second down.
Pressure was brought to bear by Bruce.
Second and 10 Panthers at the Shamrock 36.
Pressure on the quarterback. Kevin McClellan.
Warren Mott lost to Warren Cousino last night, setting up the stage for East Detroit to win this outright division championship. course, the Shamrocks beat Mott last week here on the Shamrocks home field, 20-14. Shams have won 2 straight wins over Cousino and Mott after a tough loss to Anchor Bay before that. Here's Limback just moving the pile up to about the 31 for a gain of around 5, and it'll be 3rd down.
Bottom of the pile, number 2, Bruce, and number 55 for the Shamrocks, Jason Weldon.
Third down and call it 6, a gain of 4 for Limback. So another 3rd down play for the Panthers here on their opening possession of the second half. Motion Joe Aiello to the far side. And they'll just hand it to Limback, who will get a couple, but he's about 4 yards shy of the 1st down still. It'll bring up 4th down.
Stopped by number 40, stopped by number 40 for the Shamrocks.
Tom Shankin on the stop along with others.
Also
so it's 4th down and nearly 5 actually for Roseville at the 31 of East Detroit.
31-yard line.
And Roseville apparently going to go with it. Alan Frazier, number 21, in with a play from the sidelines from coach Steve Verkaman. Shamrocks by a couple touchdowns, 20-6. Opening series of the 3rd quarter. 4th down 5, Roseville from the Shamrock 31. Big play here early in the second half. McClellan back, throws it complete to Limback to the 25, and if they mark it at the 25, it is a 1st down.
Carrying the ball.
Great catch by Limback. And let's just see where they mark it now. And they mark it 1st down Roseville. Todd Limback, 6 foot, 200-pounder, with a great catch there to haul it in basically one-handed and keep this Roseville drive alive to open the 3rd quarter. 1st down at the 25. Still many people here. Usually after halftime at homecoming, you see a mass exodus, and while some people have left, most have stayed, trying to see the Shamrocks on to a MAC Blue Division championship. Nothing doing for Klamicek. He is stopped by Thomas and Weldon. And it's 2nd down and 11, a loss of a yard on the play.
And number 88 in there also for the Shamrocks, Larry Ellington.
Roseville averaging just a shade over 23 points a game on the season. Shamrock defense has allowed 21 a game in all games, but the Shams in the league have allowed an average of 15 points a ball game. McClellan back draw, Kolomichek, and the Shamrocks read it this time and stop him. Tom Shankin, the first man there for East Detroit. He got help from Pruss and from Weldon, and it will bring up another 3rd and long for Roseville. 3rd down 11, no gain. Clock rolling, 6:44. It's been a quick 3rd quarter. Roseville has had the ball for all 5.5 minutes so far on this drive in the 3rd. They face a 3rd and long. McClellan rolls right. Backside pressure, down he goes. Lasinskas got there first. And Miller gave him help. And it'll bring up 4th and long for the Panthers.
Tom shaking on that sack.
And Roseville now will have to kick it away back from their own 30, or from the East Detroit 37-yard line. Loss of 10 on the play. It's 4th down 21.
Todd Limback.
And Limback will try to pin the Shamrocks deep. He has the wind at his back. High snap. And it's over Limback's head. He's in trouble. Down he goes. Ball is loose. And Limback still loose. And Weldon falls on it for the Shams to give East Detroit possession. Well, regardless of whether East Detroit recovered or not, they're getting the ball, but Weldon made sure. And the Shamrocks have position at the Roseville 34-yard line. 5:43 in the 3rd. Shamrocks, instead of potentially being buried, probably no better than their own 20. get it instead at the Roseville 34. And boy, a touchdown here would just about drive the nail into the Panthers. Burke on first down, rolls, gets it away, and Limback breaks it up. Intended for a Struckus, it's second down and 10.
Intended for a Struckus. Keith Struckus.
An ED score here would be huge. As we said, it would give them a 3-touchdown lead here in the third quarter and put them just that much closer to nailing shut a MAC Blue Division title. 1985, the Shams' last division championship. They won the Eastern Michigan League under coach Dennis Casanovas. That was a great, great defensive football team, particularly as Gates gets it down to about the 26-yard line. It'll be third and short.
Good blocking on the Shamrocks.
Shamrocks, all 7 of their victories that year were shutouts.
And they're at a blocking Matt Cost.
And they won the Eastern Michigan League championship. Third down, 2 for East Detroit at the 26. Shams have never won a Macomb Area Conference title in football, have never made the state playoffs. They could change both of those things this year as Gates gets a first down to the 22-yard line. As this game is going on, there's another big game just down 10 Mile Road a little bit for our local fans. Centerline against Warren Lincoln in the Brown Jug game. That game has much the same meaning as this does. There is no league title on the line in that one, but of course it's 2 traditional rivals playing for a trophy. The Shamrocks and Panthers here playing for the Bell. Abe's and Panthers playing for the Brown Jug, and Centerline also needs wins this weekend next to make the state playoffs as well. Centerline with 4 wins coming into today, playing the Abe's today, and next week they play Lance Cruz in a crossover ball game as Gates gets the call again.
Gates following Reisenberg and Blay.
And is up near the 15-yard line. It'll be third down and about 3 for the Shams. Lance Cruz has not won a game this season, so you might think that if Centerline wins today, they'll have a lock on a playoff berth. But remember, Lance Cruz plays 2 divisions up here in the Blue Division, and a much bigger school than Centerline. On paper, it looks like the Panthers would be favored, though, over Lance Cruz next week. Pitch, Gates. Gates cuts and gets a first down. Apparently, he's very close to the 13-yard line. Mike Knight on the stop. Good cutback by Gates.
Mike Knight, Larry Fox.
And they will be about a yard shy. So 4th down and 1 for East Detroit at the 13-yard line. Let's see what Coach Ken Koenig does here. It's a long yard. He does have a good kicker in Steve Hlywa, but it would be into the wind, and so East Detroit will go for it, knowing that if they don't convert, Roseville will be backed up deep in their own territory. 4th down, long yard. Gates outside. Gates has the first down. Inside the 10, first and goal, Shamrocks.
36 for Roseville.
Knocked down by Matt McCarty and Mike Knight. But it's a first and goal, Shams.
First down, Shamrocks.
At the 9.
Inside the 10-yard line.
2:45 and rolling in the third. We said, depending on their game against Lincoln today, Centerline would be favored, I would assume, against Lance Cruz. East Detroit and Grosse Pointe North next week, well, that'd be a tough one to call. Burke for maybe a yard, maybe 2. North is 7-1 after beating Utica Ford last night. They've got a state playoff berth locked up, and they can't win their division. Of course, next week's a crossover game anyway. Shamrocks, of course, would be playing to make the state playoffs, and with a 5-3 record. Now, North plays the division up from ED in the white, but the game would be here at East Detroit, where the Shams have been playing well, and East Detroit would be coming in with a 3-game winning streak and